All right. I believe we are live.
Oh, Happy Friday, everybody. I turned away for a minute. Like, I knew he was counting down, and I looked away and just, I blacked out. I zoned out. I zoned out.
See,
I
this
zoned
time
out.
I actually broadcast
Yeah.
it live and I was doing with the right thing.
Yeah.
And you was just like, where
Yeah, I
did you
zoned.
go?
Yeah, I was here 30 seconds ago and I left.
All right, man.
All right.
It's gonna make
Happy
sure.
Friday, August
Okay. Yeah, I'm
26th.
straight. Yes. It's August 26th. Happy Friday, everyone. How's
Made it
everyone's
through
week
another
been?
week.
It's been good.
My week was once again uneventful. A lot of work.
Yeah.
That just is what it is.
Yeah. I had a really good week. I got a little traveling in, a little travel, just back and forth, but I really enjoyed it. It was well worth it. Yeah, let's get into it. I
Okay.
guess start. It's just a few things we want to talk about today.
Not much.
Stuff,
Not
yeah,
much.
not much.
I'm not gonna bother y'all too long.
Not too
Chill with
long.
chill with y'all for about an hour or so.
Hey, we still need a name. We need a name,
Yeah.
like
Well, yeah.
a name for like like a duo, a duo. Da, 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 da. You know, Fireball goes west. What? That's a great
Okay.
movie. I recommend it. Top notch.
Yeah.
4, 3 stars, 5 stars, all the stars. But they were a duo. But we need a name. We
So,
need a name, a duo
Bible
name.
was one little mouse.
But no, the cat was his. They was like, we're a duo,
Yeah.
a
Okay.
duo, and he's like, a duo. Okay, I'm not gonna go into it because I will go into all the songs. Just still bring up that movie that starts with an A. All right. Anyway, what were we saying?
We hadn't said nothing
We
yet. We were
need
just starting.
we
No.
need
Oh,
a
a name.
name.
Yeah.
We were talking about something. Pay
Yeah.
attention. See, he zoned out. As soon as it's action, it was somewhere else. Now we need a name. Somewhere else. Boy. Yep, that's what it is.
That's exactly what it is. I'm somewhere else.
Anyway, please come here today.
I'm
Right
back.
here,
I'm
there,
back.
here, back.
I'm back.
So what are we gonna do about this name? I'm a person, you're a person. We need like a 2-person name thingy.
Okay. Well, I know we're not gonna come up with it now the way me and you've been going back and forth over this. So
It's
I,
not coming
I
to my head. We need
yeah,
help people. We need a lot of
yeah,
help to find out what it is. Like,
yeah.
no,
No, I don't know.
that's already been used for an Stimpy.
Yeah, I'm not Ren or Stimpy though.
Stimpy.
Oh, definitely not Ren. Definitely.
We'll get to it. Or you guys can help out. I have an email account. We have an email account. You can send it to undomesticatedjohn@gmail.com. Or you can put it in the comments. You can put it in the comments. You can, as you subscribe and like and comment at the YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, at the YouTube place.
On the YouTube.
On the YouTube. So yeah, get us a name. Help us out. I keep wanting to say the one I want, but then I think it's not politically correct.
It's not.
It's a
And
duo.
that one doesn't work.
It's ambiguous.
No.
All right. I guess it would be a great. Never mind. So what we gonna talk about? Oh, today we're gonna talk about this young lady, and what's going on. There's a trial going on with this young lady for Breonna Taylor.
Oh yeah,
who
with
was
the
killed,
police.
Murdered by some suckers over some sucker stuff that us black people know all too well throughout the history of us having something in anything. Eminent domain, gentrification. Right? Y'all didn't know about that?
Yeah,
Right.
that case has turned out to be a whole lot deeper
Y'all didn't
than
know?
originally thought.
Tell them about it. Tell
Well,
them about it.
we find out that we all know the documents were falsified, sent to the judge so that they could get the warrant to get in the house. But come to find out, it was coming down. It wasn't so much the cops who are corrupt as hell, but it wasn't them this time. The orders were coming down from the city that they basically wanted certain people out of certain houses and to do what needed to be done to make those people uncomfortable where they lived in their skin.
Sounds familiar? Doesn't it happen to us all the time? Once they leave and leave everything dirty and trashy, and we come in and we try to do our little thing with it, Then when they went back, they come back and they get rid of you.
Yeah.
A lot of times people get rid of, they set fires. We've seen a lot of fires in our neighborhoods. I don't know where you live, but if you live in an urban area, how many so-called fires just immediately started in areas that are starting to be gentrified?
Yeah, before that's how the gentrification
Uh-huh.
usually starts. They
Yeah. Very good people. You know these good old Americans.
but
They'll do anything.
yeah, so basically the city wanted them out.
Hmm.
They said get them out. And I guess things went a little further. Well, probably went exactly as planned. It just turned out to be a bigger political issue for them or a social issue for them than they originally anticipated.
Yeah.
Because that house actually sold for what? Like it was really cheap money right after she was killed.
Like always.
Yeah, and it just it doesn't make
But
sense.
that has happened, and you can just check it out in all history. When we get stuff and when they want it, what they do is just take it.
That goes
But you
to
know
that.
what? They don't always have to take it.
That goes to the other. Sometimes it's given to.
They're saying, no, you don't have to give it to them either. You can say, yo, step on back. Okay. Try me if you want. No, Aaron, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not. We're not gonna go there. But
Yeah,
I'm just
cause
saying they don't. They can't take something if you say no. Stop being scared.
yeah,
There ain't nothing to be scared
they'll
of.
just come
There
shoot
ain't
you in
nothing
your
no
sleep
punks.
and take it.
Punks jump up to get what?
Beat down. You're nothing but the beats.
Anyway, so yeah, that was about our sister Breonna Taylor and how her life got mixed up and them just trying to take stuff again.
Yeah.
It ain't Thanksgiving. Ain't nobody cooking for y'all no more. Ain't nobody offering y'all no food and y'all ain't invited to the cookout and coming to eat at nobody's dinner. Leave us alone. Leave me alone. I don't play that much. Next category.
Yeah,
What was
let's
on
go a
next?
little lighter, please.
We're gonna go a little lighter. Guess what? Capitol Records. I believe it's Capitol Records. Company. One of them, but I believe it's Capitol Records. They just signed a new rapper. What kind of like you know what? Want to know what kind of rapper he was?
I already know what kind of
rap and
rapper.
hip hop just.
I actually didn't want to
disappeared from
talk.
us.
I actually didn't want to talk about this on the show. I didn't want to give it no airplay
Yeah,
because
I just heard about it.
it just made me sick when I said what made no sense.
Yeah, well, they have them as models now. Now they have them as rappers. How do we keep letting them take stuff and then make it like weird? And then we gotta drop it, and then we gotta invent something else.
Or we have to
Jesus, when can we just have one and then we could chill with it for a long time and then be art instead of be rock and roll and now it's white or blues or
What?
jazz, smooth jazz and whatever. Soon is twerking. They got twerking in the Olympics, I believe now. And guess who be twerking? It ain't us. Come on, come on.
Well, that just goes back to if they want
I know
something,
we're
they're going to take it.
creative and we can create anything and we just be
That's why I asked you. Do we know who created this character? Yeah, because we didn't say it yet. Yeah, the AI. What did you write the name down? The
I just heard it
Mika
on TV
something
or
or other. I seen it a while. I refuse. I have not tried to listen to the music. I don't want to because I mean, no.
Oh no, that's from Trading Places.
You condone Dan Aykroyd in blackface?
Yeah, that is a Trading Places. But you might sound like that because that's what it is. Is it? Ain't it? Blackface?
I have no idea.
Or is
And but that's how.
colorblind now? I guess it is once.
Well, that's not even a color. He doesn't exist in the
They
real
use
world.
the formula because people take the essence and soul out of things, and you can make a formula out of it, but it'll never be great. He's soul in there. Jimmy got soul. Jimmy got soul.
He's got 2 million followers, or she, because it's named Mika something. I think. I don't.
I need to start being a leader.
Yeah, that's specifically why
How many leaders do you have in your group?
Not enough.
All right.
Yeah.
I probably don't listen to the music.
Yeah. I wanted a lighter topic. That to me is heavy too. It's the same shit. They said, "Oh, we like that. How can we take it?"
How can we program it and make money off of it, and then they don't make nothing again? But we allow. We allow it. You say no when you allow stuff.
But
You ain't think nothing from me. Anyway, something lighter. Is there anything lighter on this?
yeah, I don't think we have a light week.
We're gonna like. It's not light. I
It's
don't
not
think
a
it's
light
light
week.
on
It's
this.
not a
I
light
don't
week
think it's light. But
because
okay,
the world's fucked up.
No,
Yeah.
the world ain't. The world is pretty cool. It keeps turning on its axis and
Yeah.
all around and doing its stuff.
I don't know. So rivers is drying up.
Oh, it ain't gonna
It's
just,
flooding.
It's
It's
dry
flooding.
enough
It's
to get rid of the people that need to get rid of, and then everything gonna be
and
all
it's
right.
flooding in the desert.
As it should. Get rid of these
It
people.
should. It's not supposed. Well, it's not. Not
Get rid of
supposed
the
to.
people who ain't supposed to be here. Didn't that happen in the Bible? Like God did the flood and thing.
Yeah, God said he ain't.
Who wasn't supposed to be there, and the people that was supposed to be there end up coming out, and then stuff that happened because the pigeon came over. It was like, and he was like, "All right, we're gonna be out."
You watched that movie, didn't you?
That's what happened to me. I saw the little
The-
the olive branch. What's it? Olive branch or something? Olives and sounds. It's something, and it was a pigeon.
It's a dove.
Pigeon, dove, same thing. Ain't they the same thing? One's white, one's gray, one's purple. It was a pigeon. They said, "Cuddle," and then everybody who deserved to be here came out, and everybody who didn't washed away.
So
Wash away.
he said he wasn't gonna do that again.
Huh?
He said he wasn't gonna do that again.
We can do it. No,
they are doing it. Destroying this. Never mind.
I can't destroy nothing. It can't be destroyed.
They can make it inhabitable.
For them.
For us.
Okay.
All right.
Alpha and Omega. All right. Anyway, so
yes. Anyway.
So I wanted to talk about something else is like diversity on social media. I just want to bring this up really quickly because if you are a creative, if you on social media, selling things on social media and just using this as an outlet, they usually shadow ban this or whatever that thing is something new. Word I use, whatever.
It's not new. I mean,
well, for me,
they hide us from the public like they always have.
Yes, just cause. It doesn't even matter. They still put us in the algorithm purposely. So what I do, even if I don't know the creator or the creative, I check out their their content just to make sure it's not something really off the wall. I don't have to look at their stuff, but what I do is I'll subscribe because half the time I probably
still look at
all
it.
this stuff. Sometimes I do look at the stuff, but if I don't, I make sure I like it. Or maybe comment if they don't have any comments, just put like a thumbs up or something because that helps put you in the algorithm. And if it doesn't, it's still they can't deny likes, they can't deny comments, and they can't deny subscribers. But they can hide you from being able to be seen to get subscribers. So look out for each other. Come on, it's just us against us against the world, always and will be until it's just us. So help each other out. You see a creative that looks like you go and like and subscribe and support.
Yeah,
if you have on the channel
unless
or
the
something
content
that you have,
sucks.
send it to us. Put it in the comments. I'll talk about it next time. Try to get some subscribers for you, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's do what we gotta do for each other. That's the only way it's gonna get done if we do for each other. Stop waiting on other people to do for you. They don't even like you. Come on. As you can see, every day. This is what we're talking about now. Okay.
Nothing new.
Ooh, that was loud. So, what are we talking about now? I'm tired. I'm keeping my energy up because I care for you people. I'm exhausted. I'm so exhausted. I don't go to sleep. I'm keeping it up.
Yeah.
I'm here, right?
Yep.
Eyes wide open.
I got a nap after work. I'm good.
I tried to sleep. It just was a really busy day. You know more about this man than I do. Oh. Isn't he like the white Kevin Samuels?
He's not Kevin Samuels.
Samuels.
Yeah,
Samuels.
No,
what is the name?
You had it right the first time. You was right.
Kevin Samuels.
Rest in peace.
Kevin Samuels.
He's not one. I think he's Middle East now. Well, I don't know what he's. Fine.
Kevin Samuels.
He's not Kevin Samuels. He's not Kevin Samuels. Stop comparing them because they're not the same.
I know he's not the same.
All right, yeah. He's trying to.
Horrible.
He tried to.
It's nowhere near horrible.
He's trying to slide in that lane with the corruption. We talked about Andrew Tate before, but I was talking about him before because the money he was making.
Yes, we did speak about him before. What about
Because of
him
the
now?
money he was making.
Does
And
he have
I
that
thought it was
pyramid
funny.
scheme
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thing that
And I
goes
thought it
on?
was funny that I'm like, he found a way to take Kevin Samuels' lane
Mhm.
and then make it be more harsh and just rude, basically.
Yes,
Because Kevin
it's
was
very
straight,
misogynist. What does that word?
yeah,
Misogynist. Is
misogynistic.
that a real word? Or did somebody
Yeah,
just make that thing up
all
like
words are
20
made
years
up.
ago? I know all words are made up, but I mean, did they make that word up like 20 years ago? Because it's kind of like it's spelled
No.
funny. Like who would spell that word? Who would even make up that word? Because it has like a G and a Y and an S and a T and it look like mystic in here, and then it's like not magical. It's bad.
That's just
Type a good
that's your
word. It's not
dyslexia.
appealing to me. Guess what it is? This is about
It
dyslexia. I don't
fucks
like
with
the
you.
word.
It fucks with
That word just really messes with me because it's like, why? Why are these letters together like this? And it should be like a building. I don't know. That's why I look at it. No, it's just a dumb word that somebody just didn't know. Go ahead. What were you saying?
you. Well, anyway, he's not shadow banned. He is completely banned. They banned him like they banned Trump. They said you can't talk to the people no more.
I didn't like
And that
that
was
either.
and I was looking. I'm like, all right, ooh, he must have said some really crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing more crazy than the things he's been saying.
So, what are some of the things he's been saying? I watched a little clip. You showed me a clip of to me. All right, I'm just gonna give you my impression of who Kevin's saying. Kevin
No, no,
Gates
no.
Tate.
Jesus,
Kevin's
no,
Lord,
no,
what
you
is
done got,
that?
you done got.
Lorenz Tate. No, Jesus.
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate.
She,
Andrew Tate.
she said this nigga's some dead president.
Tate. Andrew Tate. My impression of him is what they would consider like in that circle of like the preppy bro kind of guys. Like he probably can put on the best parties and like knows the people and connections and stuff, knows where all the drugs and stuff are. And this is allegedly. I'm not saying he is. This is the type of persona I see him as. Because when he speaks, he just speaks in circles, not very intelligently. He uses sound bites.
Yeah, and the problem is when you challenge him, he usually doesn't have anything to back up.
It's basically it's just his opinion. He's not coming from any facts.
Yeah.
So he's just going by the Bible or he says the
no,
crime
no,
is,
loosely,
not even
very
that,
loosely. Yeah.
So that's when that weird word comes in. Word.
Oh, well, how about misogyny?
What is misogyny?
It's
She's
it's
upset?
no, it's the exact opposite. Like a woman, if a woman was in charge.
Stupid too. That's just
Yeah,
another. I'm you misogyny. I'm misogyny because of the A and the O. They dumb. Who does this? Who's dumb like that? Misogyny. It just sounds dumb. It means I'm sad. I'm a sad.
No, it does not.
That's what it sounds like. I'm a sad miss. And then the rest of the weird letters that keep coming back. Oh, it's some idiots running this world. Misogyny. Idiot. Okay. I don't like that word either.
But either way, like, I just thought it was cool the way he was making a bunch of money from a bunch of fools who were just using his sound bites.
Let the man make his money.
But I really think that's what it's about. I don't think it's about what he said. I think it's about the fact that he found a way to monetize it for himself more than for the algorithm. Like the algorithm's making money off of it.
Facebook. Hey, what up, you? Oh, hey.
Oh, somebody's watching us? Yeah. Yo, is bored.
Famous.
Thank you.
Thank you for making us famous. But so
yeah. So
what were you saying?
So he's banned, but he's banned off everything. He said they even took his Gmail from him. That's what the man said.
He can't send emails.
He can't send Gmails.
I don't like it.
He can have AOL.
I don't like it. AOL.
He's got mail. Yeah, he can do that.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I think it's wrong.
I didn't like it when they did it.
I don't. Yeah, I was about to say I don't agree with half the shit he say. But
I don't agree with it. But let him talk.
Once you start infringing on one person's freedom, and we say it's okay for you to shut him up, then it's okay for them to shut me up too, and that shit ain't okay.
You shut me up. You shut your mama up. You shut me up. But you better not shut your mama up because that's rude. But no, I don't agree with it because it starts off when people think it's okay for the political realm to do it. Now it's hitting the normals, I guess.
Well, he's not normal. He
He's
was
not. He's
making a shit
definitely
ton
not
of
normal.
money off the internet, and they were like, "Hey, we're making change off of each of these people, which is still a lot of money once they add it all up." But
Yeah,
he was seeing the same amount of change probably that as the internet was seeing. The internet ain't like
yeah,
that.
ain't like that.
They were like, "No, we have to shut him down before other people start to follow that model," because it's other people looking like, "Hey, I don't got to say the same dumb stuff he say, but
Right,
if
I
I
can
can
do.
give you sound bites about whatever my topic is or whatever I want to make a stance about,
Mhm.
and I can get a bunch of people who feel my way to come give me $40 a month to have my sound bites and
Yeah,
replay them.
cool.
Cool, because
And that's the
I
American
damn sure
way.
was looking to see if I could get in on the hustle, because the hustle was the hustle. Like
It's a hustle.
I
There
didn't
you
agree
go.
I
It's a
didn't
hustle
agree
out
with
there.
necessarily everything he was saying or
No,
his
I
way
think
of
he was
putting it.
saying one thing out of all the other things that were ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like Kevin Samuels,
yeah, you got him
Kevin
right.
Samuels. It was his delivery that I didn't care for. Or I wouldn't even say care for. I didn't really listen to him, so it didn't matter. And I'm not his audience. I'm definitely not his audience because all that they were talking about. But he had very good points for the audience that he was speaking to, and you can't. You can probably argue it, but I didn't argue that about Kevin Samuels
Yeah. Yes.
and Drew Tate
Yes. Look at you.
is not that bright.
He does.
Or he may be bright, but
Well,
he presents himself as though that
he
he
was a
doesn't
professional
have a
kickboxer,
great.
a pretty good
Oh,
one.
his head injuries. Oh, I apologize.
Yeah, it might be
I
CTE
apologize. We're just dumb.
or just.
I apologize. There's nothing wrong with being dumb. Somebody got to be dumb in the world. But, cool. Do you, boo? Yeah, I know about that about them. You know, injuries. Do you, boo? And they should let you have your voice and your platforms back. That's not cool. And y'all need to start looking at that because if they start to do stuff like that, it's going to trickle down and
Yep.
further down. It's going to hurt you in the long
And
run.
it really don't
Don't let
matter
that
if you
start.
agree with what he say or not.
No,
Like I don't agree with anything racist people say,
I
but
sure don't.
I think
I
they
have
have a right to say what the hell they want to say. I don't
every
care.
right. And I like it when they do it so we know who they are.
Now that I appreciate. Like I would prefer to know who you are, so I know who and where you
I
are.
know racist people.
Yeah.
They be on time out with me sometimes. Sometimes we be cool. Sometimes just be like, no, we can't be cool no more. Just certain, I won't be going down to that certain bar in South Philly no more with you. Not that crazy. Whew, glad I got out of here.
Ooh.
Still alive. But yeah, Andrew Tate. This is what I wanted to talk about with that. Though Andrew Tate is of a different kind of people because they do different things over there. What is this thing with
It's
this
half American.
hatred?
Hmm.
This hatred for women. Like it seems like this now.
Oh, you slide straight into the next.
Yeah, I can kind of understand it a little bit, but not a hatred.
I don't hate women. Like,
Yeah, but
yeah, I
I
know.
mean, like you
I
see
love,
these
I
people.
love y'all. Hey,
We
ladies.
love them. Who matters? We love them.
Mm-hmm.
But, but what was I saying? What is this? Is you starting to see more of? You know what I think? I believe it is, and it happened. It for me, it started that turn during the Me Too movement, and probably a little bit prior to that. It was a little bit past. It was the more forced feminist movement, which is a little weird. I'm not gonna call anybody names. You do you.
Yes, you are. That's what you do. You call people names. Okay.
I call it by their name. They're acting on. So, but it seems though men have been getting frustrated, in my opinion. I'm not sure you can definitely chime in
Mm-hmm.
with not being able to have a voice, having to women not being held accountable for their actions, having to submit because men submit a whole lot that we don't see and we don't appreciate because we really think we're right in everything we do. And we're not. And we can be very
So you
annoying.
say submit, and for a man, it's just like I'm not fighting every fight
And
anymore.
that's what it is. Submitting. You submitted.
No, I'm just not fighting every fight. I'm picking my fights. I'm fighting the ones that
Or what would it be?
I have to. I find the islands I'm standing on because every fight ain't worth fighting.
Or what would it be if you were in a match, since you're using the word fighting? if you gave up on a match, if you threw the towel, what is it called?
Yeah, if
It's
I
not submit.
yeah,
It is submit.
yeah,
See, that's what. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
yeah.
I talk about the words, and the words come out of my mouth, and he just don't understand. I said submit. He said, "Oh, we fight." I said, "If you don't want to fight, you submit." He said, "Oh, it's the same thing." Oh, we talk about the same thing. Oh, my brother over here. Oh.
Stop whispering.
All right. So submitting, men submit a lot, and we do not show the appreciation of it because we are annoyed.
And I
Very
think
annoyed.
I come to the conclusion a lot of y'all do that on purpose.
I believe so too.
Y'all just be being annoying to see how much we'll take sometimes, and
Oh yeah.
I'll be like, ooh.
No, I do believe
That's why certain times, like I just won't let people push my buttons. I'm like, oh
yeah.
no, you can't. No,
That's horrible. That's sick. Yes, they do. I
I
know
could be
people do
wrong though.
that.
I could
No,
be
I
wrong.
know
I'm not a
that
woman.
you're
I'm
not
not a
wrong.
woman,
'Cause
but
I'm
I
thinking,
just like I'm looking like, ooh.
I'm thinking in my mind. I know
This
women
is
who
one of
do
those
that.
situations where nothing I do is going to be right, even
Yep.
if I do it exactly how.
It's just as a test or
Yeah,
just to be evil.
yeah. I'm in
That's
a bad
evil.
mood, so you're
You're
going to
gonna
be
be in
in
a
a
bad
bad
mood.
mood,
That's so
or
mean and evil.
I'm going to reflect this bad mood on you until I feel
I
better.
see why Andrew Jackson is all like that.
Andrew Tate and
Tate
Andrew
Jackson,
Jackson is the
same
guy on the
thing.
$20 bill.
Same thing. He got $20. So so with that saying, okay. So yeah, I can
I blame social media though, because the algorithm pushes
pushes
hate
that.
on hate.
Yes.
So I mean, while there's plenty of people who see the world in the gray area that it is,
Mm-hmm.
all we're ever going to see is the polar
Is
opposites
yeah.
going at each other
So
because that's what drives the algorithm. That's what releases the dopamine and everything in your system that makes you want to go, ooh, I have to consume more of this and consume more of that. Stop it.
uh-huh.
Go outside and consume life.
Yeah, stop letting that
And
dictate
sometimes
your
there's
life.
plenty of that shit out there.
You let your eyes dictate what goes
Yeah,
on.
yeah, not what they tell you.
Yeah.
Because you see
Just
it, you
that.
be like, everybody must be like this because everything I see is like this. But that's because everything they feed you is like this. So get the fuck out there and see something different.
See something. Yeah, make your reality. It's
Yeah,
possible.
yeah.
Um, that's how it's supposed to be. But
But they do it virtually. They make their virtual reality, and that's where they live, and they
but
stay
beyond the
there.
social media part, I'm
Yeah.
starting to see a trend in the, how men view women. Um, there was a post someone posted on some one of these, maybe it was Twitter. Um, who was it? Men don't like women, but they'll go around a woman just for sex. And
Well, what if I say women don't like men, but they'll keep one around just for a check?
yeah, this we go, and both of them is ridiculously, it's dumb. Like you
But
need each
those,
other.
and like I said, those are the extremes.
Yeah.
Most people live somewhere in the middle.
Hmm.
But when you turn on your social media, when you turn on television, with the examples you're going to be given are the extremes.
But it's
And then
not
they
even
make it
that.
feel like you have to pick a side. There is no side to pick because you can look and say, oh, they both wrong. It's
No,
somewhere in the middle.
I see it. I see it in the streets. You see men, how they look, how they view women, is not in the best light. Is a lot of times, and it, people gonna be mad at me. Come for your mama. That's the first woman you know, first woman you see, first woman who lets you know what a woman is. And if you got a janky, I was it a word, janky a mama, and you see that a woman is like you see her interactions with other men, and if they janky and if they hoish, what do you expect your son or your daughter to think of how a woman is supposed to be or how you're supposed to treat a woman? And if they see that, what type of like that's what a woman is. So why would they even want to be involved with something like that? And something else that I noticed with people in relationships or women do, men do this too. I would say this in relationships I've been in. Want you to do everything with them. Go to the store with them. Go this like But I see that with women where it's like they have to, wherever their man goes, they have to go with them, wherever.
That sounds like a lack of trust.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
like we go to the store together and we go planting fruit. Some of these men don't want
We
to
go
do
to the
that
bathroom
stuff.
together.
But a lot of times the men don't want to do that, and it has nothing to do with them not loving you or not wanting to be around you. They got stuff they want to do, and men should hang out with men. It is very yes, men should hang out with men. They need to be around that energy. They need to be around men, and then they can come home and miss you.
No, that just don't sound right. But you're right. You're
But
right.
they do, and women should be around women and share that energy with each other. And then when they miss their man, when
Yeah,
they
Naya, you should hang with
no
women.
women like me, nigga. Oh, we got a few ones that do.
Both of y'all. You know who you are. She don't want to forget
Anyway,
you.
that's not funny. That really hurts. It cuts me really deep. You know, that's one of my. Something about this. All right, but no. With that being said, with that being. All right, what? All right, let's go into. I want to show you a picture.
Okay.
I'll show you a picture. This woman. I'm going to continue on what I want to talk about with that, but I just want to come out with this as well. This woman, she took a picture with her son. A Spider-Man picture. It was that scene with Mary Jane and Spider-Man. You want to be Mary Jane and I be Spider? No, you would. Yeah.
You gonna hang from the ceiling? Sure, if you want to hang from the ceiling.
All right, no, we're not doing that.
No, I want to see you hang from the ceiling now. You said you was gonna hang from the
You just wanna
ceiling.
see
I
me
want to
fall.
see this shit.
You want to see me fall.
2 or 3 times. Like, nope, you ain't get it yet.
Anyways, she did a scene with her son, the upside down Spider-Man and Mary Jane kisses. Now I'm gonna show you the picture you did. Would you like to respond?
I don't see like a peck on the lips. Like I've seen parents do it. Like my mom never did that, and
Oh, I kissed
and I
my
never did
mom
it.
and my dad.
No, look, yeah, yeah. So I don't really see a problem with that, but like that's a love scene kiss.
Yes.
I'm not doing that with my child or having my child do that with me. That's just weird. That it in my head that is totally
But it
inappropriate.
wasn't just a peck. Can I show you the picture? Would you like to see the picture?
Might as well show the
I think
picture.
it'll
I'm
come
sure
out.
I'm sure it's all on the internet anyway. They probably already seen
Yeah,
the
I know
picture.
you probably already saw it. It's disgusting.
I didn't see the picture.
All right, let me. You know, I gotta learn how to do this. Getting how to do it. Talk to people while I learn and talk about talk. Become friends. Know each other.
Hello to people. How are y'all doing out there in the internet world? I'm sitting here with this crazy lady who is also the engineer. She's so multi-talented
All right, here we go.
that she brings up. Wait, you sure that's a little boy? That look like maybe it's just a short guy or
I don't
something.
know if you guys can see it all the way, but that's her son, and the way she is kissing him.
I mean, but it's a pause thing, so it's not like it could have just been a "Mwah," in a way.
This is the scene.
Yeah.
That's inappropriate. You got full on lips on you, little boy, and it's inappropriate.
In my opinion, it's inappropriate.
If I mean, okay, if it was a little girl and a man, is it appropriate?
Even if it's his daughter. No, I have a daughter, and I'm not. No, we're not doing nothing like that. Nope.
Why is it that since equality is equality, I ain't equal to no man. But why is it that a woman can do something like that and no, and it's not, and no, now listen, we ain't gonna talk about because we know how they like to come to our homes and take our babies and stuff. Don't even try that over here because that's not what we talking about over here. But how is this something somebody?
My baby grown. If they come take her, they got to pay her bills.
Yeah, but they take our babies all too often. And then you saw that episode of Atlanta. And they sent their little boy to their house, and they didn't put the chicken in the microwave. Then they came out thinking them kids was sick.
I was sick watching that.
And made them pick all the fruits and stuff and said, sing a ditty while y'all on the thing because it made them happy and laugh. You did look. That's just not a story on TV. But listen to these kids who've been adopted or had to go into those homes. They got a lot of stories on TikTok. Watch them.
Yeah.
Anyway, What was I talking about? You made me go into Atlanta and to adopt the kids.
Oh, I made you do that.
You sure did. Kids
You,
being
you,
adopted.
you was talking.
Oh yeah, this lady. What is wrong with her? What is wrong with y'all and y'all doing these things with y'all sons?
They're going
Your
viral.
sons are your sons. Is not your man. Calling your sons daddy and king, my king and stuff lets everybody know you ain't got no man in the house. Cause ain't no way you got a man in the house and you calling your son your king. The only king in the house should be your man.
Should be, but these women are backwards on every level. Some of them. Some of them.
And stop putting that pressure on these kids. Little boys already, and I don't know, you can let me know because you're a boy and you have a mom. Little boys always, they want to protect their mothers and they always want to be the protector of the household, whether there's a father in there or not. If the father is not there, they take on that role, but they still should be your son, not your husband, not your mate, not your protector, because you're still the adult. I seen these mothers hugging up on their sons and letting them rub up on them, dancing all close and stuff like that.
You talking about Kodak Black?
Him and it was some other one I saw before, and they was all hugged up and this my rubbing on the stuff. That's disgusting. That's abuse.
It's an Oedipus complex.
Oh, they used to call me Jocasta. I was, hey, Ramel.
They call you a lot of stuff. You so popular.
But that's gross. And y'all women are causing these men. I can't imagine to be a young boy and my mother put me through something like that, and I gotta go out into the world, and then I know something ain't right because that ain't right. And then I see her attitude towards other men that's disgusting. Why would I want to be with a woman that's just like that? Or if I'm with a woman like that, why would I want to even have a friendship or a love or care for her and not just want to use her for sex? Because I would think that's all she there for. And other than that, you got her mouth running. You got to. No, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. But go ahead. What you guys say about stuff?
No, that's basically where I was with like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Let your kids be kids.
Yes.
What
He's
happened
not your man.
Let him stay. Let him stay in a child's place. You got to tell the adults now. Let that child stay in a child's place. Jesus Christ.
Poor baby. His mind full lips doing nasty things. He gotta go to school like that, and people want to tease him because his mama want him.
Or all his friends gonna be like, "Is your mama want to make that scene with me too?"
Mm-hmm. And then he gotta fight people for his mama. That's just you fight for your mama, but
That's
not on no
part-
kissing.
Not
Because she kissed you on the lips.
because y'all playing dress up together.
Got him in a leotard.
Technically, he is upside down in the leotard.
All that's wrong. If it just put a man in that situation and a little girl.
Oh.
Put that in a lot of stuff. A man who's raising his daughter and he calling her his queen, his mommy.
No.
Rubbing up on her when they dance real close and stuff. So come on. If y'all want to do this, we're gonna do it. You can't do it one way and then it's not and say men can't do the same thing or blame
men. Y'all can't. Don't you be out there trying? Yeah,
but women,
don't.
Y'all gotta stop doing it too because y'all raising these punk little boys. Because that's what they are, little punks. Because they arguing with people. They arguing back. We was talking about with the man who was at the airport arguing back and forth with the woman. Then I understand. You don't let people talk to you a certain way, but that be arguing is because you ain't got no daddy in your life or no man that taught you that you don't do that. They argue with each other. They can't have conversations. It's because you, mom, work on that. And it's not that I'm not taking that men are out of are not accountable for that, because the reason why y'all sons punks is because you ain't in their life. They more worried about how they dress than being that they can't even fix a tire or put flooring down or fix some simple plumbing because they worried about they gonna get dirt. That's a punk move for a little boy who grows up to be a punk man.
Yeah, you gotta agree with that.
And then you want to talk about how they treating women. Of course they treat women because look what the example they have to look at. Men are the way they are because of their mothers. We're their first nurturers. We're their first idea of what a woman is. So if your son turned out a certain way, you gotta look at how you raised him.
All she gonna say is, they wasn't good enough for my baby anyway. They'll tell him.
Your baby still live in the basement with you.
But that's what she wanted.
That's just sickening. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
And you
I agree.
making punk little boys to come out here with be punk men. I'm so glad I know some great men and women who will raise me and children well, because I got some wonderful young ladies, some girls that's growing up, and they ain't gonna be with y'all punk kids. Punks jump up to get beat down.
Didn't we already say that?
I know. I was talking about different punks. I ain't talking about y'all punks. Do better, sisters and brothers. You step in. Whether if you see your uncle, a cousin, and you see a single mother raising a boy and a little girl, they need to see what men are and how men treat women. Because a woman can't show a little boy how to be a man, and a woman can't show a little girl how a man's supposed to treat her, other than how she allows men to treat her. Do better, people. All right. What are we doing on?
I don't know. I
I
think we
gave
could.
all lectures and stuff.
I know.
Talk nice. Tell the people.
No, you done made everything heavy this week. Like we didn't talk about nothing
people.
nice. You was just mean
Come on,
and mad at everybody in the world this week. Because
I'm not mad at anybody. I'm just saying this stuff is ridiculous.
it is.
And nasty. It is common. Anyway, yeah, we talked about.
Joe Biden gave you all a bunch of money for your student loans.
Talk about me.
Go look. You don't gotta talk about it. Mm-hmm. Just go look. If you owe money to the government, go look. He's supposed to give you 10, 20 grand, depending on how broke you was and how much you owed.
One thing I say about Joe, ain't gonna problems with him.
He trying. I mean, look, he too old to be fucking president. I don't care who you are or what you think. He's too fucking old to be president. He need to be retired somewhere, just sitting down. But I mean, he trying.
Standing there because if you sit too long, you get blood clots. So he gotta. That's not.
He need to be to go somewhere, ride his bike. How about he need to go ride his bike and eat some ice cream? That's what he like to do. Ride bikes.
Ding ding happened. He just froze. It was like no, but no. No, you walk around Biden. You walk. You walk. You walk somewhere until all that student loan debt is all gone.
Yeah. Walk it off.
What the kids do? Hearts to you, Biden.
What kid do that? Mm-hmm. Who do that?
Oh, the kids. I don't know. That's how my kids tell me they love me. Maybe they don't love me. I just go like this too. Like, all right, she thinks she loves me. Oh. I think they love me. Real quick, Game of Thrones. I'm not gonna spoil it. This dude didn't see it. I saw it. Not gonna spoil it for any of you. It looks pretty good. I'm enjoying it so far. I will watch it, maybe not. The other thing is, how y'all? Let's not talk about this. How y'all got all these machines? Y'all got all these kingdoms and stuff, and y'all can conquer this and conquer that. But y'all know how to give somebody a C-section. How dumb are y'all? Y'all got all this stuff going on. Y'all trying to conquer this one and conquer that one. Y'all got ships and stuff. And the poor lady, y'all couldn't even turn the baby around to breach baby. You gotta be slow. You got armies, but you can't even keep a life going. What kind of world y'all live in?
Because they about taking lives, not bringing them into the world.
The poor lady, you talking about you gonna kill her because all you had to do is slice a little bit and get the baby out. You know how simple that is? It ain't simple. But I mean, how dumb you gotta be to have all the stuff you have. And you can't do a simple cesarean. You a doctor and can't do a cesarean section. You a doctor and couldn't stick your hand up there and move that baby around or do some rubbing and get the baby turned over. Y'all's a dumb society. That's the dumb society. No, I mean for real. You can't do anything but destroy. But you can't let life come in. Oh, and the dummy, he's sitting on the iron throne. You know iron rust. And he gets cut up from it and they don't know to clean that stuff off. Idiots. They talking about he got pus, wrote something on his back. Ain't nobody get no eucalyptus. Ain't nobody put a thing of garlic on it. Ain't nobody wash it off. Just wash it off. He might have lived. I don't know if he gonna die.
They all die.
But ew. How you call yourself kings and queens and you can't even not disinfect the soil? Yuck. But anyway, it looks pretty good. You should watch it. I just was like, ew, they stupid and dirty. But it looks like the little girl, the acting is pretty good. Oh, I didn't have that question. Ask the woman a question. Ask me. I forgot all about that.
Oh, I thought.
Oh, I do have a question.
All right, well, you go. Go. I went first last week.
Okay. I want to ask this question. Can you go?
I don't have a question. I was just going to answer yours.
No, you have to make up a question. You can't keep
I was
doing that.
trying. I was trying. Yes, I
You
can.
know you have questions for women. You're very fascinated by how women think, how
Yeah,
women move, how
yeah,
women
but
talk, and what goes on in our brains. Brains.
sure, sure. That's what I'm
That's
interested
what
in.
you get.
Hmm, hmm,
Brains. All right, I'm
hmm,
sorry. I just laugh sometimes. Brains.
hmm. You be all right. You
Go
will be
ahead, think
all
of
right.
a question. My question is kind of gross.
All right. Well, ask it. Maybe it'll spark a question for me.
Okay, so with y'all penises and how y'all go to the bathroom and pee, it's a urinary thing. All right, if y'all have to go to a number two, can y'all do it come out at the same time?
It
Can you
that's
pee in number
nasty. That
two?
is a
I
nasty
thought it was a
question.
nasty
But
question.
yeah, we
Spoiler alert! Not spoiler alert. Trigger alert. One of the alerts. But is it?
yes, you can
Can
do
you
that.
like pee and poop at the same time? It's like shh at the same time.
You can't.
No, I believe I can. I thought
Yeah,
I
I
didn't.
believe I can. I mean, it's not something
I know
that I don't be in
no,
there just let's force everything out at once.
one at a time. Like you go a little bit here, a
Yeah,
little bit
yeah. I
there.
think that's how the human body works. But I'm pretty sure that if I sit there and just be like everything
That's how I go.
as fast as possible, huh? You just go in like got done.
Done. Oh my
Everything out.
goodness. Okay, that was my question. I wanted to know, like, because it's like, wow, because y'all thing hang out. So when it's hanging out, like, say this the thing, and this the other thing, and then it's like, everything unloads
That
at the same time.
it just opens up and falls. I always wonder why that doesn't happen in a rain cloud.
Okay. My mind is just racing. I'm just thinking, I'm visualizing, which is,
Ew,
I know it's bad, but I'm so interested in it.
you are nasty.
Okay. Thanks for the answer. All right, what you want to know about a woman?
Mm.
Because I was a woman, and sometimes,
Right about now, as if you say so.
right. Come on, ask me a question. What would you like to know?
Mm.
I can tell you all the things about women and the things that women go. Because I'm all knowing of the women issues. Because I'm a woman.
Yeah,
Everything woman. I know.
you're every woman.
It's
It's
all
all
in
in you.
me. Don't say anything. I love that song.
Because you're nasty. All right.
Whew.
Let's see. Why do so many women want somebody who's real and want something real, but they come out portraying something that ain't real with constantly?
Yeah.
Like you don't want to see a man if he got a girdle on or
Oh,
something like
no.
that. Yeah,
Oh, I don't.
I don't think I'm not telling y'all to go out there
I'm
and
not
do it.
saying it's you wear your
Yeah,
girdle,
yeah,
but
because I see
somebody
them
wants
do.
you.
I see them
Don't
do
you wear
with the
no
fake
girdle all day.
locks. I see them do with the
Oh
fake
no.
locks and the niggas who
And no,
color their
it's great.
beard
I
in.
want to say, oh no, because my father actually does those. He doesn't have those. 'Cause my father has a full set of hair.
A full set of hair
Yes, and it's his
and a head full of teeth.
full set. Yeah, what about that? Yeah. Full, shut up, man. Y'all know what I mean. But my father actually provides those services for people with alopecia, cancer patients, and anyone who like a beard or eyebrows or hair. So you can find him on my Facebook page. It's Tafi Colbert. Tafi Colbert. Tafi Colbert. That's my father. He has a business, and if you need hair, he got you. But anyway, no, I wouldn't date somebody who had fake hair. Well, I don't wear fake hair either.
Yeah,
So
but that wasn't what I'm saying. I'm saying why do y'all want somebody who's real, but then come out and say, "Hey, here's my representative. She don't look like me. She don't walk like me. If you wake up next to me, she will not be there. But this is who I portray. But I need you to be 100% real all the time."
y'all let it happen that way. Instead of telling them, yo, no, dude, you gotta come straight. Y'all sit up there and allow it. Young people do what you allow them to do. If y'all sit up there and say, "Yo, I don't like that. You gonna have to do this." If you want to be with me, if you want to be with me,
If you want to be my lover,
you gotta get with my friends.
I never understood that song.
I did. I was like,
It was kind of like the opposite of the homies can't have.
yo,
It
yeah,
ain't no fun if the homies can't have them.
yo.
You can't be her lover if you don't get with her friends.
Not my love.
Because she ain't got no friends. All her friends is dudes. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah, so there you go. So, yeah, it's weird. But you know, anyway, what were we talking about?
Yeah.
No, but really, it's not fair. It's not fair.
Ferris,
Y'all allow it.
Ferris cotton candy and the Ferris wheel life is not fair.
Well, like Ferris wheel. No, I don't. Ferris wheels is scary. They're terrifying, and the merry-go-round. Don't mess with it. Don't mess with it.
All right, I understand the fear of a Ferris wheel going up with a merry-go-round.
Yeah, that thing wasn't
You
stop
don't
moving.
like-
You be like, whoa.
You don't like the horses? You be
And
seeing
then
the
the
teeth?
horse move.
Oh, that's ashes.
No, I just get. I'm like, whoa. I'm gonna fall off this thing. Just run and jump off of it now. And then my mom used to just grab me and just sit me down. So I'm like, I'm jumping off. But I'm safe. I'm here. I don't mess with them. You ain't gonna see me on no merry-go-round. I think I did it for my child once, and I was like, I can't do this. And I don't do Ferris wheels. It's scary. But no, what I was saying is, you keep interrupting my thoughts. It's not fair. You can't say that you can't be wearing hair and then say you don't want to be with men in their hair that is wearing hair. I think it's kind of hypocritical.
Hypocritical.
But it is hyper and hypocritical.
Hypocritical.
Hypocritical. If you wear fake stuff, you can't be mad at that man if he want to wear his
if he want to color his beard in
and stuff. I love gray hair on a man. It's very distinguished. I don't like the Beijing, not Beijing. Black people get on my nerves with that. It's called Beijing.
The Beijing.
It's Beijing.
Number 59.
Beijing is a city in China.
I thought that's what it was named after. I never read the bottle.
Beijing. Just because I see a Chinese man on it, don't mean it's called Beijing. It's Beijing.
No, it's Beijing. It's Beijing 59. Super black. Paintball head.
But I don't mind if you want to dye. That's something different. But if I go like this and half your beard start coming off, boy, ooh belly, I don't know how I'm gonna contain myself.
You go take it off, put it on your face.
Yeah. Well, and I'm taking it with me because I know that beard costs a lot of money. You need something out of this. But it's not fair. That's what it is. You need to stand up for yourselves a little bit more. Not in a misogynistic way. But in a way to say, no, I have standards. And your standards are below the standards that I want. I want someone whose face does not come off on my shirt.
Or my pillow sheet.
Men don't like that. Men don't like that. It stains their clothes and it doesn't come off.
We don't like that.
No men like that. Not any man. I like. Do you ever notice if a man hug you and they all just hug you like that because they don't want you to touch your face on your stuff? I don't know, but I've heard that sometimes those little things that y'all be wearing in your head, not knocking it because you can wear your hair however you want to wear your hair, but it'd be a little funky. Hat, sweat, those things be a little hot. Would you? I mean, does that really matter for y'all? I mean, y'all do like a woman that's presentable and clean and neat and put together, but does the eyelashes and the makeup,
want you comfortable in your skin. Like if you got to do all of that to feel comfortable walking out the house, like then you don't like you. Well, how am I supposed to like you? And that's just how I see it. Like.
And this is we talking about. We know. Well, whoever get offended by this, get offended by it, because then you must think you people we talking about. If you're not offended by it, then we ain't what people we talking about. But I'm just talking to this man. He asked me a question. I ended up answering. I left the Nancy question, but asked you those questions. What about the eyelashes?
The cum catchers? Look, that's what they were called by the inventor.
What you think about it?
I think it looks like something crawling on your face, and I want every time I see one. That's why I love when people pick up little babies and the first thing you do is reach them, because that's just how I feel.
Yeah.
I swear, the first time I seen when the trend first started, when the fad, whatever you want to call it, when it first got, because I know women have always worn, but like
Yeah,
but it wasn't
costume.
this.
It was really
Yeah,
a costume, like going
yeah,
out. Because
yeah,
her aunt said it was like if you went out for a specific thing, it was a costume thing.
yeah. But like, I just want to like, oh, you got something, but it's gonna get in your eye.
Okay, another
That's
question.
how I feel.
Do they actually catch cum?
I have no idea. I don't wear them.
But no,
No, that's so you got to ask the women who wear them.
Y'all get a girl that and then let me know.
I'm not gonna ask. Hey, did the catch good? Did you get it all?
Or you just see what it and take a picture and send it to me. No, don't do
my mind be somewhere totally different.
It's
It's not like I'll be like,
my friends never want to do anything for me. Hey, now you got any girls that you know?
Hey, all right.
Let me watch, and they won't let me do nothing. They're selfish. All of y'all, as my friends that are males, know y'all selfish.
She nasty.
They selfish. That's what y'all end up saying. Ooh, nice. Ooh, nice. You're gross. Ooh.
How would you feel if a dude like, yo, we gonna do this, and I'm just take pictures, send to all my friends because they asked.
I don't want to see her face.
You do if you just say it.
If you get this from here, I won't know who she is by her eyes. Especially if she got the cum patches on. Anyways, my friends suck. They don't.
I hope they don't.
No, they don't. They actually just don't like me happy. It's one-sided friendships. Anyway, but what about the makeup? Do you think about the makeup?
You get used to it after a while, but if it's so much that you have contoured your entire real face away, that you look like an entire, because I've seen women draw a whole new face on top of their face, and I'm like, you drew a new person. Like, that's not even like enhancing your beauty. You made yourself somebody different.
Yeah. And then that's concerning because why don't you like your face?
Yeah, you don't even want to look at your face. You can't expect me to want to look at your face.
It's not knocking you.
Yeah, and you might
makeup, whatever,
and you might be beautiful to me, but you can't expect me to want to look at your face if you don't want to. Yeah. Even if I do want to look at your face, if you don't want to, it's just weird.
What about the hair? I know.
No, let me be honest. Y'all can do whatever y'all want, but I mean, like, sometimes it just be too much and it be overkill.
Yeah, I heard it be too much.
Yeah.
And they don't like it in their faces.
Yeah, I don't want it in my face. I kind of don't want real hair in my face either because it usually got shit sprayed in it or something. Usually, or just something regular. It's got something in it that I don't want in my face. Yeah. Even if it's just your sweat.
Yeah. What about last question? What about women's mustaches? How do you feel about that?
Oh, I just rub on them.
Leave my mustache alone.
It looks like you be tying people up on the train tracks.
Sorry. All right. That sounds good. I asked you a question. You asked me a question. We asked questions and we answered them.
Oh, let's tell everybody about the other show we got coming.
Yes.
We got another show coming.
This is our review time. We're reviewing the show that we have coming up for next week. It's going to be a show that we're going to be reviewing. I think of a name. I got a name for this one.
Oh, you got a name for this one? Okay. What is it?
All right, just go with me on this. From B to Z, no 8 movies allowed. Is that too long?
Yeah.
It is. No A's allowed.
No, you say B to Z, but then you put no A movies allowed and bottom and subtitle. Yeah. And then eventually, if we make it past 3 episodes, you can take that away because people are watching it.
Yes. So yes, from B to Z, under no A movies allowed or no A's allowed. So it's going to be it is
a movie review or a TV show or reviewing something we watched.
Media stuff that we watch.
Yeah.
Usually like a B or C or D or E movie because I find them. I find these movies and I sit and watch them.
And then she calls me and she makes me watch them.
I'm like, yo, you guys do this. It's weird. It's so weird. It's so weird. Yeah. But I enjoy them because it's just something always that just pops out. Either the cinematography is
or
Wonderfully
sometimes the
done.
acting, or sometimes the story is
The
just something you
story's
wasn't
just-
expecting.
Hmm.
And sometimes it's none of the above, and I'm like, why is she making me watch this?
I just thought of the other movie. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it, but you watched it.
What? Oh,
What's that movie you watched?
that wasn't a movie. That was on YouTube, and somebody tricked me into watching it on a TikTok. They said, "Hey, you won't watch this. It's only 45 minutes long." And I said, "I'll watch it." And then I watch. Yeah, I don't remember the name of it because I kind of blocked it out. It shouldn't have been made. That movie shouldn't have been made.
Yeah. So that's not the movie we're gonna review.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, yeah. Actually,
yeah,
we know the first movie we're going to review, and we might as well tell y'all that you can go watch it too, and see if you agree with our review.
Yes.
And then
you
you'll know.
should.
Yeah.
That's what you should do.
Yeah.
You should go
Yeah,
review or
yeah.
watch the movie that we watched that we're reviewing. Then you can tell us if you agree with it, or you can chime in on the comments.
Yeah, and then when we go spoiler alert, you be like, I'm not spoiled. I seen it.
Spoil the child, raise the ride.
What? That's not how it goes. But okay,
Something
close
like
enough.
That. What is it? The movie we're doing. So okay, before we do that, it's gonna be shown on Tuesday. It's not gonna be live.
Yeah,
It's gonna be shown on Tuesday, so you'll be able to see it and catch it on my YouTube. Undomesticated John. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I almost lost him again.
I'm sorry. I go into work at 3 a.m.
Yeah,
it is now 9 p.m. the next night, so you know, I'm tired.
No, we'll be back again.
Oh, please don't.
Okay. So the movie we're going to review is what is the name?
Come to Daddy.
Come to Daddy.
With who's in it? With Elijah Wood.
Whoa.
And he's not a hobbit. He's not a hobbit. This is weird.
Very weird. Okay. Oh, something happened. But there we go. All right. I'll get out of here in a minute.
Yes, 10 o'clock.
Yes, Tuesday we got a review show. It's called From B to Z.
Yep.
No A movies allowed. And it will be airing Tuesday. The first one is Come to Daddy. Go check it out. I believe it's on Netflix. It might be on YouTube. Not
YouTube, but
Prime Video.
Yeah. You'll find this. Y'all find it somewhere. It's a B movie, so I mean, people ain't hiding. Yeah, watch the whole thing.
Stop.
Yeah, because you're gonna be like, I can't watch this. Then you watch it.
You're like, what? So yeah. All right. I appreciate everyone who watched. Who will watch later.
Yep. Jump in the comments. Give us a name.
We need a name, like a dual name, ambiguous. So
we ain't using that.
We're not gonna use it.
We ain't implying it.
No, we're not gonna use it. We're not gonna apply it. We're just not gonna do it. But I think it's an awesome name.
I think it was funny when it was used, how it was used originally.
So don't forget to go to Undomesticated John on YouTube. You can go to undomesticatedjohn@gmail.com. You can give us you can ask your questions. What would you like to ask a man? Or what would you like to ask a woman? Because I'm a woman and he's a man. And you can ask him and we'll ask him for you. Yeah. Or if you have some topics that you want us to talk about, or you just want to say, what up? Yeah. We also, the other thing is, if you have a YouTube channel or you have something that you would like us to just kind of shout out or look at and subscribe to, we're here to build each other up. Got you. You got me. You're gonna be all right.
Babe.
All right. That's it. So bye. And tell the people.
Deuces.